Welcome to episode 10 of the Gingerspyce Dragonborn Project. In this episode, I'm going to be running with the devils on Reaper mode. I'm going to start with Reaper 3 and we'll see how it goes. This one's supposed to be really tough on Reaper. I've done it before, but never solo, so this will be a new experience for me. We'll see how it goes. Alright, see where things are. So I've got things pretty well filled out on the breath side. I've got my full plus 30 cold spell power. I've got plus 1 to caster level, plus 2 to max caster level. Cold spells, plus 3 to DC of breath attacks, plus 2 to evocation DC, so one more there will be really nice to have. I don't know, I'm thinking on the druid, I'm not sure, this right here, you can augment your breath attack with a percent chance to, knock down or put mobs to sleep, or I can't remember, stun, slow. I'm not sure that's going to be really valuable for like the druid, at least the way I play. I've got so much going on with the crowd control already that I don't really feel like I'd want to spend 2 action points there for what basically amounts to a little bit more crowd control, so probably wouldn't go there on the druid. But maybe I'll pick it up in this series just for fun. We'll see. Haven't changed anything on the Seasons Herald side. That's been the same for I guess probably since level 12. And I'm already banking 17. Let's see where the quest progress is. At the end of this first life, I'm going to tally up to see how many quests it took me, and then compare that to how many quests it took me to get to 20, like on the True First Life series, for example, where I was just elite streaking. But that was the first lifer, which takes a lot less experience to get to 20. So I'm interested to compare, because Reaper gives so much more XP, we'll see how the numbers compare there. So did most of Wayland, didn't do Through Mirror Darkly. I'm not a big fan of that quest. Plus I was already so far ahead of the curve in terms of XP, so I ducked out of that group. But we were doing Wayland on our 4, 5, and 6, and it was holding up pretty well. I had some deaths, no doubt. I mean, some of the, I was getting hit with like poison dots or hitting for like hundreds and hundreds. just, some of the spells like these famine reapers and stuff are hitting you with are just ridiculous. Like horrid wiltings are hitting for like 600, 700. I mean, it just gets pretty crazy, and it's tough to survive that stuff. It's rough, but I'm pretty happy with the performance overall. Even if things were ridiculous in the R5 solo Cabal. And I couldn't solo R4 Litany. Not for trying. So I've only done Let Sleeping Dust Lie Out here so far. And did Servants of the Overlord, Spinner of Shadows. So what did we do? We did Spinner on... Did we do R5? Yeah, I got tore up pretty bad. When I ran out of the little things to stun the spinner, and started getting a bunch of champions around and stuff, it was pretty painful. I mean, we got completion, but we definitely had some deaths. I died 3 or 4 times, and we had to de-door, regroup, and we knocked it out though. It was cool. So I want to be very real. I don't want to paint this picture like I'm just smoking everything, soloing everything on R5, because this is... I mean, obviously, at this point, you saw the trouble I had in Cabal. It's probably worth mentioning that, if I was still working with level 10 craftable gear, and if I had higher craftable spell power at that point, probably could have made a difference, because both when I tried that on with Voodoo and with Gingerspyce, there were times that I'd got the king down to just, no visible health, with like a pixel, and then he just heals himself. And so just a little more oomph would have made a difference. Alright, enough about that. On the Reaper side, so I got 9 points now. Nothing exciting happening. I just picked up another point of PRR. On the spell side, so I picked up heal again. I think I had... Well, I at one point I picked up heal right away, then I swapped it out for sunburst and kept sunburst. I was fighting a lot of shadows and undead, but definitely heal, earthquake, and heal were my first 2 choices. And See, on the feat side, I have shield mastery now. On the gear side, so I do have... got the wrong trinket on. So I do have the wall of wood. You know, this is something I should have had in the last episode. I felt like something was wrong with that sheet, and I couldn't... It wasn't clicking, but... So I got the wall of wood. And... You know, this was falling out of favor with me before, and I think I had just used a craftable maybe like the last time I played through heroics at this level, but you know, the enhancement or the exceptional bonus to healing amplification is what's drawing me to this, and this has got an implement bonus where I don't think the craftable would, so I like that too. The natural armor is redundant. The DR5 slashing is redundant. The devotion, that's a little bit higher than the Panoptic Circlet, so I like that too. You know, want my healing spells to hit. And these Reaper quests, you know, now more than ever. You know, in elite questing, I mean, this is a solid shield. Don't get me wrong, but for elite questing, you know, I felt like I could have done better off with the craftable. But I'm going with the wall of wood. Maybe I'll even see if I can pick up a cheap elite version, because I'm going to be doing a lot of heroic lives, and you know, it might be worth having that elite version, you know, for level 17, 18, and 19. We'll see. Everything else is the same as my last video, so not going to go over all the gear. Let's do the quest. Get Fire Elemental Form, and we'll try Reaper 3. Well, if I can't handle it, I'll know right away, pretty much. But then again, you know, that self-healing dude before the bosses, you know, that guy's a bastard. So we'll see if the creeping colds can out DPS his own healing. Got no formal light resistance. So we'll see what happens. One thing I got going for me is that these Eladrin can be knocked down in the earthquakes. Oh yeah, this is already looking like too much. Yep. Wow, that is ridiculous. It's hard to tell if they're actually getting knocked down or not. They're immune to electric. Yep, I'm gonna have to just try it on R2. This is not happening. I'm back in on Reaper 2. We'll give it a try. I'm skeptical now. Um, I know that for some quests there's a big step down between like Reaper 2 or Reaper 3 and Reaper 2, and then again from Reaper 2 to Reaper 1. So, we'll see. Wowie, wow, wow. Okay. I'm getting my collectibles too before I die. Okay, just gonna go in and be a smartass. See what happens. What's the worst that could happen? I think we're about to see. Stop healing yourselves, damn it. Damn, that sucks. And I'm out of mana already. Do we drink pots? Yeah. Guess we gotta. least these guys can't heal themselves. Big dots. Big scary dots. Invisible creatures that you can see if you have true seeing on. There they are. And there they aren't. I don't have Mantle of Icy Soul yet, so I can't use the whole kit and caboodle to slow everything down with that. Keep throwing my Call Lightning on them, even though they're immune to electric. It's just out of habit. I'm in such a routine of throwing all my SLAs. The Brillani can't heal themselves. Oh, come on. So I guess... Ooh, Cleric. I was gonna say, I guess I could take my time, but... and let the body of the sun chew them down. Oh, they are healing themselves. I didn't think they could. I thought only the Gales and the Clerics could. Oh, that's not good. And hit the Cleric with Creeping Cold and Greater Creeping Cold. I don't really want him to survive the Earthquake. Earthquake has been phenomenal though. Like in groups, it's been great. You know, and like I said before, this was meant for group play, and with the advent of Reaper, you know, it just sort of brought back the sort of well-rounded usefulness of this tune. I really love playing it in Reaper. There I go again with the Call Lightning. I think these guys can be blinded too. Yep. Fear Reaper, come on. Really? 21 stacks. Is he like over on the other? This is bullshit. And the stacks are gone. I didn't kill a Fear Reaper. What the hell happened? Is it like a mercy or something? Don't want to deal with that Plague Reaper. Blasting off the fire spells. Those are spells I don't normally use. So that's Fire Seeds, Fire Trap, and Flame Strike. But I gotta hit those guys with, you know, some big burst damage. Otherwise, they're just gonna heal. If I try, I can't just let them burn up in the firewall. Let's try to at least clear to the door. I have to use some clickies. Good old archivist necklace. Some people throw it out, but I love it. You know, if it's an emergency situation, you need a little bit of mana. The good old archivist necklace is there for you. I think I have every possible mana clicky for this level range. Might as well use all the charges on the Twisted Talisman. What the hell? Did not mean to drink that displacement thought. One of those ice storms is not mine, and one of them is. Great. Got rid of the champ at least. I wonder if they can be stoned. I didn't see immune. Well, that could have been a lot scarier. Time to shrine. We should pop a summons as a decoy. Mind Flare? No. Give me a beholder. Give me an eye. I'll be happy with an eye. I don't want a taken. There's my beholder. Hell yeah. Give him a Spring's Resurgence and a Spider Skin just because we can. I feel like this boss is going to turn into another Cabal. Tear him up, beholder. Charm him for me. Do something useful. Sleet storm? Sure. Earthquake right away. Looks like they're already aggroed on us. Look at that. He doesn't even care about the creeping cold and greater creeping cold. Oh, finally got him. Did not expect to see those guys in here. I figured they'd come out already. Time to use the clickies again. Tell you what, this is rough. I don't think I'll try to solo this on R2 again. But at least I'm capturing the miserable failure on video. For posterity. You know, like I said before, part of this series is just seeing how the build performs in Reapers, testing the limits, seeing where, you know, sort of the comfort points are. And to be, you know, to be real, I'm not soloing most of these Reapers. You know, I'm at least doing it with like a couple people. Another summons? Sure, why not? Give me another beholder. I'll take an eye. I sure like to dispel a lot. Let's get the Ice Springs Resurgence too. Plague Reaper. still not sure what I want to do with the next life. Like, I kind of like to do Sorc, but I'm really worried about the lack of ability to heal myself. You know, I don't want to play Warforged. I mean, I'm playing, you know, Dragonborn. $153 mana. Probably not advised to go in there with 153 mana. We'll see what happens. Drinking a pot. I have to drink another one. Didn't want to do it. Damn. Okay. Double optional? No. No, thank you. Alright, I don't think the end fight is going to be a problem. It's the guy before the end fight that's a problem. And I've got 212 mana, and that's not enough. And I don't think... Yeah, I don't think there's any way for me to use that shrine without aggroing him. Time to drink more pots. I had a big stack of pots when I started this series. And now I'm under 20. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's just me and you now. Let's see whose DPS is better than who's healing. Oh my god, I don't have a chance. able to do it. If I time this right. No. Almost had him. Holy shit. This is too much of a workout. It's too much like work. Down to 14 pots. Let's start robbing pots off my other tunes. Okay, I gotta get my collectible before I die. Gotta get my... I got 5 greater heroism scrolls left. Now I got 4 left. Yeah, get one of them off. Nope. Down to 3. This arcane spell failure's killing me on these arcane scrolls. Damn it. Damn it, Jim. I'm a druid, not a sorcerer. Okay, no GH. Yeah, what's so funny? I don't think there are any mobs in here that heal themselves, or that are immune to... Well, I guess the devils are going to be immune to fire, but... One down. And we get fuzzy lyrics here. Who's a champ? And he can be a champ too because he's not a red name. Two down. Guess now's a good time to drink that potion of displacement. Well, that was ridiculous and totally not worth 1,000 Reaper XP. But, that's a W in the win column. Thanks for watching. That's it and that's all. If you have questions about my videos, you can respond on YouTube. And if you have questions about my build, you can respond on my build post in the Druid forum.